simplicity really never goes out of style in a way, I almost feel. Oh, wind, I think. Unfortunately, Cyrus does not know wind moves. Let's use a healing grape real quick.
What is the logical course of action? What's this? What's this? What's this now? Oh, ice! Here's the truth! What's this? What's this now? What's this now? What's this now? What's this now?
Man, I keep getting hit and it keeps adding on to my status effect. I do like the fact that it tells you how long the status effect is gonna last though. That's pretty neat. Back and forth, try to attract some enemies.
Time to teach you a lesson. An interesting dilemma.
An interesting dilemma.
Now, what next?
Pretty excited about the fact that the team that's leading this game is opening a division within Square Enix just to make Switch titles. Because if we get more titles like this, then it's just great.
What next? Oh, flames! Rage strong! You should have studied harder.
Just need one more level. E3 was last week, and it was kind of a strange bunch of conferences, because I felt like everyone is kind of biding their time. With the exception of Nintendo, everyone's biding their time until their next console, in my opinion. But even then...
What is the logical course of action? Now the true lesson!
Microsoft did, like, pretty well. I personally don't own an Xbox because Xbox is... The way I chose my console was based upon my taste in games. So I'm a JRPG fan, and I occasionally buy multi-platform titles, but most of the time I go for JRPGs. So Sony tends to have a more robust catalog of JRPGs. So I've pretty much always gone with Sony because of that. But if Microsoft were to get a more diverse catalog of games, then, you know, I wouldn't mind switching. I don't really have the console wars kind of essence in me. I think that both consoles are good, and one is obviously going to be better for someone else. You know, consoles aren't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Everyone has different preferences, and based on the games that you play, you should pick based on that.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
So I have nothing against Microsoft. So Microsoft's conference was actually pretty great.
What's this? What's this?
Sony was really weird. They went off on a slow start,
What's this?
but they got really strong toward the end. I'm looking forward to a lot of the titles that we saw in their presentation, like The Last of Us and
What's this?
Ghost of Tsushima especially. Ghost of Tsushima just looks great. Sucker Punch is a great studio.
A parcel.
They make stuff like Infamous. The Infamous titles always look pretty fun. So Tsushima, Ghost of Tsushima is probably going to be something that I pick up in the future. Probably, maybe not on release day, but definitely
Now,
sometime in the future. Sony! But yeah, Sony's conference just had kind of a weird vibe to it. It's almost like they think they're so far ahead that they really don't have to do anything. It was very strange. But all of the titles that they showed look pretty solid. But the problem is a lot of them aren't until 2019. I watched the Square Enix one hoping that maybe we would see something new. We didn't really, but I was happy with what I saw, because we saw Tomb Raider, we saw Dragon Quest XI finally confirmed for northern release, or western release anyway. The Quiet Man looked strange to me, but I need to see more gameplay of it.
what is the logical course of
I
action?
think a lot of people were disappointed by the fact that Final Fantasy VII Remake didn't show up. But I've been keeping up with news for that one here and there. It's not a priority, but
Not bad. A parcel.
it seems like Square is a little behind on it. Let's actually buy some stuff. 10. Buy 10 of these. Buy 3 or 4. Actually, let's go for 3 of those.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
I don't know. I actually have a feeling, kind of, that Final Fantasy VII Remake isn't gonna be a PS4 title at this rate, at the rate it's going. I think it's going to be a probably a PS5 title.
What is the logical...
Nintendo was okay. I'm judging the Nintendo based on what they showed and not what I wanted them to show.
What's this?
I liked what I saw from the new Fire Emblem title. It's very old-fashioned. It kind of reminds me of... It gives me Path of Radiance vibes, which is great. I was kind of getting a little weary of the Faiths and Awakening format. And it's still... You never know. It still could be that way, really. Alright, level 6. Still could be that way, but hopefully not. Looks like they're taking more from Shadows of Valentia than anything else.
What?
Professor Albright? Are you always in the habit of barging into your peer's office while they're working?
Excuse me?
My apologies. I would have knocked, but I didn't see a door.
A moment of your time.
Apropos of nothing, mayhap you've heard that a certain tome was stolen from the archives. I haven't the faintest clue what you're talking about.
Come now.
Come now, Russell. Playing dumb is just going to drag this out for the both of us. So let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. You're a thief, and I can prove it. But what? The heck you can!
The truth is...
Unfortunately for you, at precisely the moment you were trying to sneak back with the key, your friend the guardsman was just waking up from his little slumber.
Huh?
But that's impossible. He was asleep. I'm positively... Cyrus tricked him into talking.
Oh.
Keeping up on our friend's somnolence, aren't we? Are we, old chum? It was a slip of the tongue. I tell you, I know nothing about this goddamn book.
Is that so?
Figured you'd say as much. Then perhaps you'd care to accompany me to the academy, to prove your innocence, of course. Darn it! Darn it all! It was the perfect plan. If not for your bloody meddling, I could have had it all. If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
I don't think this one will listen to reason.
Alright. Let's actually slam down a fireball. I kind of want to get those spirits out of the way. Get those ice spirits out of the way.
What is the logical course of action?
Are you weak? Yep, you're weak against... Cool. You're weak against staffs. Okay, let's go for fireball again. Did he just throw a book at me? Muttering an incantation. That's not gonna work. 2, 3. Break him. Now let's focus on the ice spirits again.
What next?
Actually, let's heal
Let's
first.
try this. What is the logical course of action?
Let's go for a break again.
Roll! is the logical course of action? Now, what next?
My turn.
Oh, flames! Rage! Strong!
Right. Let's use...
Let's try this.
I think I'm gonna have to heal again after this. Yeah. It's better safe than sorry.
Let's try this. Now, now the true lesson begins.
Break him so he can't use his incantations. Let's lay down another fireball.
Flames, rage, strong. Now, what next?
Let's break.
Now, what next?
Let's actually give it a strengthened fireball.
Flames, rage, strong.
There we go. Now we can focus more on Russell. Down 2. Come on, charge up. Mutter an incantation or something.
Let's try this.
Alright, there we go. Break him really quick.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's shove
Oh,
an ice wind at him.
through. What is the logical course of action?
Let's build up some points
An,
for a couple turns here.
an interesting. Now, what next? What is the logical course of action? Oh, ice! Pierce them through! Now, what?
I have a feeling he's gonna chance it, so. I had a feeling.
Now,
Give it 2 and break him really quick. Alright, we're done.
study harder.
I swear I never meant to. I just needed the money.
Just so.
That tome would fetch a small fortune, this is true. And yet, did you not for a moment consider the consequences?
Say it is not so.
In stealing that tome, you would steal from our students something more valuable than all the realm's riches. A grave crime, no matter who would perpetrate it, but all the more unforgivable when committed by one who calls himself a scholar.
Thank you.
Well, I'll be. You actually did crack the case of the stolen book.
Indeed.
That I did, and yet I fear this may not be the only volume our friend had purloined. Russell has already confessed to the full extent of his crimes, and revealed the names of his business associates. We need only track down the books and purchase them back. I'll speak to the guards and see that we redouble the security of the archives. What's this? It says there's another book still missing. Did that scoundrel of a scholar steal this one as well?
Actually,
From the far reaches of hell. No, I can assure you that he did not. It's been missing for some 15 years now. Russell's aggressive borrowing only extends some 2 years back.
I see.
I see, so this volume was lost or stolen long before that.
yes.
Right as always, Professor. Pray, tell me more about From the Far Reaches of Hell. According to our records, it would seem to be a compendium of ancient rites and long-lost magics.
Actually,
If I'm not mistaken, it was the single oldest volume housed within our archives. Needless to say, it was a tremendous loss.
Most intriguing.
Oh ho, yet another mystery it would seem. Professor Albright, the headmaster would speak with you at once. Oh no.
Is Artemis?
Again? What could it be this time? Perhaps he plans to commend you for your role in apprehending the library thief. I have no interest in accolades, but if he insists... Okay, let's save real quick. Right.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you?
This isn't good.
Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
He doesn't like you, Cyrus.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Oh no! Is that what Therese did? Just because she didn't... Just because she didn't get any of Cyrus's attention, really? She went and did that? That's dirty.
Oh,
That is so dirty.
and you believe this report, sir?
Yeah. You believed it?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple.
What? So you're like, if you say it's not true, I'll believe you, and then he says it's not true, then you're like, well, I would like to believe you, but that doesn't... This is so stupid.
A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly.
So he's gonna get fired just because of a rumor? This is so
If we do
dumb.
not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied.
Yeah, what about Cyrus's good name, huh? What about his reputation?
It simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
The headmaster is freaking enjoying this simply because he doesn't like.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
Fire you, probably?
It is not an easy decision to make.
Sure, it isn't.
Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
So, they can't fire him, basically. So what are you gonna do?
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
How is this not the same as admitting guilt? He's being sent far away, while rumors are being spread. The best thing to do would just be to, like, have him stay put.
What
In my
say
opinion.
you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
Maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way, but I don't see how sending him away seems like an admission of guilt too.
My reputation?
Yeah, I would feel.
Do we have a problem, Professor?
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field.
Oh, Cyrus, bless your heart.
I
Oh,
think I will set forth on a journey.
he's seeing this not as a problem, but as an opportunity. Oh,
In search
good
of
of you.
an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago.
oh, bless your heart, Cyrus.
Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
See the glass half full instead of half empty. What a great attitude.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
What a great approach to life.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Therese.
Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized.
I can't believe she spread that rumor.
And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
So you told a horrible lie that you probably knew would end up in him getting either fired or kicked out just because you wanted him to pay more attention to you. And he probably would have if you had asked him for help in the first... So dumb. I'd be so angry.
And that's why you went to the headmaster?
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble.
That's not... If you wanted to get him in a little trouble, you'd be like, "Oh, Professor Cyrus misplaced his books, or misplaced my essay," or something like that, not, "He's having an illicit relationship with royalty."
I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
I wouldn't forgive you.
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
Cyrus. Cyrus, you are such a good man. Ugh.
You were?
So nice of him.
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls.
He's seeing this not as a bad thing or as a curse or as a blight on his reputation, as an opportunity to educate himself more. What a good man.
I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor.
He's saying thank you. Oh.
Besides, I am not entirely
Cyrus.
without fault in the matter.
Cyrus is the man, or the person, that we should all strive to be in life.
Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
That's why you think she did it?
My studies.
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same.
He thought she was angry because he wasn't sharing his knowledge enough.
If only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Oh, you're so naive, Cyrus. Not everyone loves knowledge as much as you.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
Oh my gosh. Oh. What a good man. And simultaneously, what a... Wow, Cyrus. I have no words to describe you. Now I must find out all I can from the far reaches of hell.
My erstwhile colleague
There we go.
knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
Oh, Cyrus. Oh. Oh. Who are you? And so Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost home from the far reaches of hell. What dark secrets might its pages hold? Only the gods know. Okay, that has to be... I have to say, that has to be one of the best paths I've played through so far. It was pretty... It was a good balance of, like, serious but funny. And I really like Cyrus. Oh. A monster came out of nowhere and it got me in the leg. I can hardly put weight on. Yeah, I have a healing grape to spare. You can have one. There you go. Hi, Kit. Alright. So, that was Cyrus's path in Octopath Traveler. And yeah, that might be, next to Primrose, that might be my favorite path. Primrose so far, from what I've seen, has the best serious story, and Cyrus's story is kind of just like funny and serious and kind of like, I don't know, it's just so fun. I really like it. Anyway, I hope you guys had as much fun watching this as I had playing this, because oh my gosh, I had a blast. That was great. So Octopath Traveler is coming out on July 13th. Probably won't be picking up this game up at launch, but if I do return to it in the future, then maybe it's something that I might do on this channel. So anyway, if you guys have played Octopath Traveler, let me know which of the 8 paths you like so far, and yeah, just let me know what you guys thought of the demo so far. In your opinion, who's your favorite character? And for those of you who don't have a Switch or Octopath, let me know what you thought of this demo and what you thought of Cyrus, our friendly neighborhood Cyrus, our nerd and savior Cyrus. I'm sorry, he's just so great. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your week and have a great night and day wherever you are. This is ShyGamerMaile signing out. See you later, guys. Bye.